Hey, this is Dave.
Matt.
And Zap.
And welcome to the Vintage Cinema Review,
where every week we review some of our favorite films from the past.
Hey, there ain't no late fees here.
Silence is golden. And be kind. Rewind.
Nice to hear that sound.
Yeah.
Truly. I never tire of it.
Yeah, this is your pick, Matt.
Yeah, like a back-to-backer on the picks there.
Like, what made you pick this movie?
I don't know. I forget exactly what we were talking about, but
I'm sorry, I showed up late. What movie are we watching?
oh, we didn't even say it.
We didn't get there yet.
No, I think we skipped around. It's a Cape Fear. I picked Cape Fear.
Cape Fear. Oh, Cape Fear. What year?
This was 1991.
See?
Mm-hmm.
There was also what was the original?
I think 62.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, the OG was 62. We are today going to do the 91, and coming soon to an Apple TV near you
I saw that.
will be a remake.
I didn't know there was an original. I mean, researching this I did, but not back then. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's actually there's some cameos in this.
A lot of that.
From the
I didn't
OG.
know that about Brewster's Millions either when we did that.
Yeah.
A lot of these movies back in the day, I just thought they were original.
But I don't think Richard Pryor was in this.
No.
Oh, you're talking about another Brewster's Millions? Wait, there was an actual original Brewster's
Yeah,
Millions?
like a 50s one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We talked about it.
So, Zap, what was your experience with this back in the day? Theater, on video, or much later, or never saw it?
Until recently, never saw
No
it.
way.
True story.
Oh, wow. I did see it back then, so.
Now, I remember with great vivid memory hearing the come out, wherever you are. I remember that from like trailers or previews or commercials for the movie. And he'd sort of, but never watched the movie.
Never watched it. Matt, you saw it.
I think I saw it in the theater.
Yeah.
I think I saw it in the Harrisburg Theater. Bet it's gone with the mall. It's just going away.
Dude, it's a wasteland there. It's just,
Totally gone.
it's just, everything's flat and gone.
Waiting
East
for those
5.
big worms to like pop out.
Precisely like Dune.
It does.
Arguably the
Arguably.
best sci-fi movie of all time.
Yes.
The 1984 Dune, to be clear,
It's
1984.
not the new one, yeah.
No, not the new one. Which
New ones
sucks.
are weird. I don't like that
see it.
Chalamet. What's his name? Charlemagne.
I don't mind Timothy Chalamet. I mind that the whole of the movie makes me feel like I'm over in Saudi Arabia or some shit like that.
Like the way it doesn't have the way it was filmed dark too in 84. Like it was
Correct.
Just, everything was really dark.
Right.
It's all in the sun all the time.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's just weird. Anyway, we digress.
Yeah, well.
Back to Cape.
Cape
Back to
Fear,
Cape.
1991.
So this was Cape Fear, rated R, not surprisingly. Release date on this, November 15th, 1991. So we would have been like, what, 16, 15? About right?
15
Yeah,
or
15.
Freshman.
Yeah, sounds about right. 15,
Yeah,
16.
I was just
15.
about to turn 16. I guess.
Well, you didn't think the rated R? I thought. I don't know. I don't.
Could have
think
been.
It could have been a PG-13.
Get
think
no chance.
No way.
Oh, because of the suggested.
Not suggested and actually present in your face.
Okay.
There was some brutality.
Yeah,
in
you're
this.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did deserve an R.
This is a long runtime, 128 minutes.
Noted.
Noted.
I mean, I popped this in and thought, damn, over 2 hours for this? This better be good.
Yeah, I split it in two. So
Intermission.
yeah, I had intermission. Directed
Like
by
a French bread pizza.
It was too much. Directed by Martin Scorsese. Love that guy. Screenplay by Wesley Strick, based on Cape Fear by James R. Webb. So I guess a book then, huh? And The Executioners by John D. McDonald. So is this saying it's based on two different books?
Sounds it.
Sounds it, yeah. Budget on this, $35 million. Box office, $182.3 million.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Juice is worth the squeeze.
No, go ahead. No, surprised that the.
It cost $35 million, but that had to be because of the star-studded level of the actors in here. Or
Yeah, there
maybe
wasn't
not.
much.
Maybe not, because these guys weren't getting that crazy kind of bank.
Special effects.
What special
The
effects?
boating at the end.
We'll talk about that. I don't think that was that much.
Like the boat.
That wasn't like Jaws or
that
anything.
boat looked like it was being flushed down the toilet at one point.
It might have been. So that's pretty much all. Oh,
$35 million.
yeah.
Jesus.
That's
That sounds like just somebody skimming.
De Niro was like probably 31.
Yeah,
of it.
De Niro was costly.
So filming locations on this: Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina.
Is there a band called that? Florida Georgia.
Yeah, the
North
line.
Carolina line.
Yeah, it might have been that. Much of this was filmed in and around South Florida, giving it that hot, sticky, uncomfortable Southern thriller atmosphere.
The sticky icky.
Yeah. So that's all I got for that. Guess we'll turn it over to Zap for the cast.
Yeah. Many people in Cape Fear, so the cast of which includes, but is not limited to, Robert De Niro as Maximilian Cady, Nick Nolte as Samuel Bowden, Jessica Lange as Lee Bowden, Juliette Lewis as Danielle Bowden, Joe Don Baker as Claude Kersick, Robert Mitchum as Lieutenant Elgart, Gregory Peck as Lee Heller, Ileana Douglas as Laurie Davis, Fred Thompson as Tom Broadbent, and Zuli Montero as Graciela.
So who was the girlfriend again? Which character was that?
Sam's girlfriend?
Yeah.
That was Ileana Douglas,
Laurie
playing the
Davis.
part of Laurie Davis.
And what else? I know that face. I've seen her in stuff. So I was trying to place where have I seen her. She has a distinct look.
So she was in a movie that I know you obviously fancy. She was in Goodfellas. You would see her. She was one of the girlfriends of what's his name's wife, Ray Liotta's wife.
They've been hanging out in the apartments. And
Hanging
stuff.
out the apartment.
She was in a bunch of cheap pantsuits and
correct. You would
Yeah.
see her. I think predominantly she was like doing nails or whatever at the
Yeah,
salon.
chewing gum.
Yeah.
spits on the floor.
She was.
Yeah.
She was in. Oh hell, what was it? It's gonna come to me later. I know it. But I know I've seen her in two things, and I just can't remember the second one.
She has a memorable look.
She
Something
does.
about her.
She's a very, very cute and like a
Yes.
non-Hollywood cute kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Yeah.
very distinct look to her. Yeah.
Yeah, depending on how you see her. I
She's
guess.
got those weird like bug eyes.
Yeah, it was the eyes.
Betty Davis eyes.
Right.
But she played the part, like I could see her being a clerk for like a high-end law firm.
Yeah.
And then like the
sure.
lawyers being like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I guess that's it for the cast. All right.
Yeah, that's all I got. Sorry, man, I'm fading. I'm still thinking about what I've seen. What else I've seen Ileana Douglas in.
So we'll turn it over to Matt for a brief synopsis.
Yeah, here's a brief synopsis of Cape Fear. Master filmmaker Martin Scorsese brings heart-pounding suspense to one of the most acclaimed thrillers of all time. 14 years after being imprisoned, vicious psychopath Max Cady, Robert De Niro, emerges with single-minded mission to seek revenge on his attorney, Sam Bowden, played by Nick Nolte. Cady becomes a terrifying presence as he menacingly circles Bowden's increasingly unstable family. Realizing he is legally powerless to protect his beautiful wife, Lee, played by Jessica Lange, and his troubled teenage daughter, Danielle, played by Juliette Lewis, Sam resorts to unorthodox measures, which lead to an unforgettable showdown on Cape Fear. Visually stunning images and brilliant performances from a talented cast highlight this roller coaster ride through relentless, exclusively manufactured and distributed by a psychological torment. Wow, that was a good one there. Wow.
That was a hell of a.
Where did you get this from?
Off the back of the VHS.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
It's like Harvard Law or something. Jeez.
I can't help but maybe Matt was the stunt double for Zuli Montero as Graciela, the housemaid.
Yeah, the housemaid.
Oh, when De Niro played her well.
I'm saying Matt's
that one part.
Well, I mean, Matt's doing English as a second language here.
No, it's just it's very dark.
Yeah. I got to do bigger font.
Yeah, the bigger fonts.
God damn it! What else was Ileana Douglas in?
It's Laurie Davis.
Stop. That's her movie name.
When you're saying Goodfellas, I'm totally seeing her now in that, but it's just one of those girls that I'm like, or even guys, I've seen actors like that I'm like, oh, he's in a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like she was hot for a minute as like an act,
Yeah.
never a main character, but
Yeah, she wasn't in anything really big. I'm looking it up now.
Okay.
Actually, she was in a lot of movies.
I've lost Matt. He's down the rabbit hole.
yeah.
No, I'm trying to. Alive. She was in Alive.
Thank you. Alive. Thank you.
Yes.
So
yes.
she was the wife of. Damn, there it is, man. I love that movie.
Chasing Amy too.
She was the wife of, obviously the one of a guy. She's a wife. It's a husband and wife. They both commit to not eating any of that, human meat, And they both end up dying. They both end up freezing
Is
to
that
death.
the Brazilian soccer team?
Yeah.
That's
What a great movie.
She was in Happy Texas also.
Don't know that.
That was pretty good. Yeah, okay.
All right, well, there we go.
Thank you for that, Matt. It was alive, despite the length of that search.
Yes.
Well, I guess let's steer through this baby.
Yeah, let's get into this, man. I'm done with Ileana Douglas now. I hope I never hear her again. Or Laurie Davis.
You never know.
Bitches. Our story begins with the release from prison of Maximilian Cady. Parallel to Max's storyline, we're introduced to the Bowden family. Sam Bowden, a successful attorney, Lee Bowden, Sam's wife, and Danielle Bowden, Sam and Lee's daughter. Max and the Bowden family briefly and nonchalantly cross paths in a movie theater, where Max's public rudeness forced the Bowdens to find different seats. Brushing off the incident, the Bowdens make their way out for ice cream after the movie. And when Sam offers to pay the cashier, he's told that his tab has already been paid. By Max, who's lurking in the parking lot, watching the Bowdens' every move. The next day, with the fear of being stalked still fresh in his mind, Sam begins to unwind a blossoming love affair he'd begun with Laurie Davis, the courthouse clerk, after they finish a round of racquetball at the local club. Laurie departs the club and Sam is soon to follow, but not before he's abruptly stopped by Max on his way. These two have crossed paths before, approximately 14 years ago when, at the time, Sam was a public defender, serving as Max's defense attorney in the case that ultimately landed him in prison. The two part ways, with Max muttering under his breath, "You're going to learn about loss."
Problem child.
Yeah, so thank you. I have it written down. What movie was that? Problem Child. There it is.
Yeah, it was Problem Child with John Ritter.
John Ritter.
Now that you were reading through that and I'm thinking about that scene, do I have it, the movie Taxi Driver, did he do something like that in Taxi Driver, laughing in a theater like that?
You might be right.
Or am I?
Scorsese thing, yeah.
No, but I'm saying De Niro, his character.
But Scorsese, did he direct Taxi Driver?
I think so. I don't know, though. I know De Niro was in it, but I
think that is a Scorsese movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think so.
But I haven't seen that in so long. And when you're reading that, I'm thinking, like, do I remember that from Cape Fear or do I remember it from Taxi Driver or both? Because I think there was a scene in that where he did something similar, laughing.
Maybe.
At some, maybe not.
What I do know is that this movie basically starts out with, showing off Max Cady in prison, a very cut and very chiseled Robert De Niro.
Yes.
That had to be the best shape he had ever been in.
I would think so. Maybe Raging Bull. I don't know.
Never saw it.
Yeah.
He was in good shape, though, but he wasn't built like he was in that. Yeah, I did read that he worked out for 6 days a week for about 3.5 hours. And by the time that was filmed, he was down to 3% body fat.
That's bananas.
And he had to be in his 40s.
Early 40s, maybe, yeah, because he's 80 now or something. I think he just had a kid, too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
His wife's 30-something.
It just amazes me when you're an actor and you have that time and money and budget.
Yeah, why not?
Like that, you know what I mean?
But look, when you think about it, you say time and money, but it's your job to look a certain way.
Right, that's your job.
I mean, look at Christian Bale in The Machinist. Or
where you lose an extreme amount of weight.
Extreme. Absolutely extreme. Or other movies where people get fat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like The Whale.
Jared Leto did that.
There it is.
Yeah.
No, who's the guy that played The Whale?
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser, yeah. He gained like 200.
That wasn't makeup and stuff?
No, some of it was, but he still gained, like he was close to like 240, 250 pounds.
Yeah.
So watching this, I forgot the joys of the days when you could smoke in movie theaters.
Yeah. I thought you probably there's a lot of that in this.
Oh my God, yeah.
Smoking in bed.
Well, I mean, sure.
Let me pass it to you, babe.
Dude, I swear to God, people have selective amnesia. Smoking, while now has been made into some awful taboo that, oh my God, you must be a horrible person if you smoke. Dude, people smoked everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Back as not so far back as the 90s, let alone the 2000s, when it's maybe really started to go out of favor with whatever indoor bullshit laws. But dude, back in the day, everywhere, man. The mall, the movie theater. Shit, man, you could probably smoke in church if you wanted to.
Yeah, probably. Was there people like on rides? Like a Hershey Park smoking. I can't remember.
Yeah. I was one of them.
How can you smoke like a coaster?
This coaster's really got me nervous.
I'm trying to remember back because you're right. Like you have
everybody smoked everywhere.
I think everybody's standing around smoking.
People smoked in their houses. People smoked all over the place.
I know that. My dad did.
Shit, yeah. So they're going to smoke in bed.
No,
True.
The thing that got me about how Max Cady was acting at the theater is there's always been times where you've gone to the theater or gone somewhere in public where somebody's just acting like an ass.
Complete ass.
And, and you don't know what to do, or like your wife or your girlfriend's like, you gotta do something about it. No, this dude's nuts. Like you wouldn't act like that if you're normal.
Right.
So everybody's really like always afraid of somebody like that. You don't really want to approach them because you don't know what they're capable of.
Hell no.
But I think he played that part like really well. Like this guy's just out there.
He's
like he just don't care about anything.
This is why if I go to the movies, I love going to a weekday movie like early afternoon.
Right, nobody there.
There's nobody there, man.
Yeah, I know
nobody. It's it is the best. It is absolutely the best.
Well, now that I'm older, I think movies freak me out more than anything. Because like I always go in and I look at the exits. I always think like
somebody's gonna
like
right.
I always feel like that's a place where if somebody loses their shit one day, like it's a bad place to be.
Didn't that happen at some point? Like
I don't know. See, I
could
don't know.
Sworn in like relatively recent years, let's say maybe the last 5, maybe 10 years, something bad went down in a movie theater.
What was the Batman? That guy went to Aurora in Colorado.
Maybe.
Was that what
shot
it was?
everything up. It was like the Batman movie.
Okay.
Oh, was it during like the one scene? There was like a fight scene.
Yeah, it was like
it
was the Batman. I think the Joker, the second one where Heath Ledger with the Joker and all that. And yeah, it happened like in Aurora, Colorado, I believe. And the guy went in and went like dressed like the Joker, I think, or had makeup on or something, and started shooting up.
Dang.
You know, but yeah, you're right. Like all that stuff was not thought of back then.
See, that's crazy ass fuckers.
Right.
Yeah.
I do have to comment. Zab and Matt thought the same thing on his hair. It kind of remind us.
Oh my god.
Zab's got that. He's got the
haircut.
flow going like that.
Did you go in there and order the De Niro?
Dude, De Niro's hair in this movie. Look, I don't care how this sounds, man. God damn, his hair looks so good. I mean, so good.
But he was touching it up all the time too. Like in the movie, he was like,
I want that hair so bad.
You got it. What are you talking about?
I don't have it.
Yeah,
I've got, look, secretly, well, now the secret's out. I basically have like 3 hairs on the top of my head. They're all just like 1,000 miles long. I just curl them all around so it looks like it's full up there.
The cut now the kids are getting, they're getting like the sides really close, but they're leaving like
the curly on
the top, the top and the back.
Yeah, so that's called a flow haircut. That's what I'm sporting.
Yeah. Oh, you got the flow. So the sides are cut?
In fact, even Ethan asked me about that last time we were here. He's like, you going for the flow, Zap? I said, yeah, you know it, brother.
That's right.
Damn, I'm trying to steal y'all flow.
Yeah. But I like De Niro's sport too. Like stuff he was wearing in there.
Dude, oh my God. Number one, him rolling around in that captain's hat is ridiculous. Just like
and
hilarious.
The Hawaiian shirts.
Dude, Hawaiian shirts, those, what kind of shoes were those white shoes he was wearing?
They're like
those loafers or whatever they were.
Yeah, that I would call it like a loafer. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Weren't they the same loafers from with Chevy Chase?
Yes. With the vacation.
He got a pair of loafers from his brother-in-law.
Yeah.
They're totally like shoes I would see you getting in like a Lincoln Continental.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
a nice leisure suit.
Yes. Like all like powder blue.
Hell yeah.
And that,
Yeah, good sport on that. Like he broke into my dad's closet or something.
You're right. The shades, the sports.
The shade. Oh, yeah.
So it was, I guess it's not going to be revealed until later, but it was curious to find De Niro's character rolling around in a Mustang convertible.
Mm-hmm.
And for a guy that just got out of prison, you just ask yourself, how the hell does this guy have this kind of money to roll around?
Yeah.
You just ask. I mean, we find out, but
it
was still, it left me guessing in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see what happens.
Shall we?
As time goes on, Max's stalking and subtle harassing continues. We learn a little more about the history of Max and Sam. Max had been charged with rape and battery of a 16-year-old girl. While acting in the capacity of Max's defense attorney, Sam had acquired a police report of the victim of the crime. The report made very clear the fact that the victim had a known history of being promiscuous. Nonetheless, Sam chose to bury the report out of disgust for Max. Had that report been presented into evidence, Max's sentence could have been reduced, or he could very well have been acquitted of the crime altogether. Though illiterate going into prison, Max used those 14 years to both learn how to read and familiarize himself with the practice of law. Representing himself, Max had made several appeals of his case while in prison. And despite all of them being unsuccessful, one can only assume he discovered the police report that Sam had withheld from evidence all those years ago. In a tense meeting, Sam attempts to pay Max for his pain and suffering in hopes that he'll leave him and his family alone, but to no avail. Later that day, the Bowden's family dog is poisoned and killed. Convinced that Max is to blame, Sam has him arrested, but nothing comes of it as there is no proof that Max did it. Man, that was real messed up, by the way. I hate hearing about pets dead.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's just awful.
Yeah, because the dog, the dog's so innocent, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a cool family dog. With these lawyers, like, I'd love to ask JW. Now, he doesn't do this type of law, but I don't understand, and I guess you just have to be there mentally, that I understand why Nick Nolte did what he did.
Yeah.
Because how do you defend somebody you know is guilty of something horrendous? I know it's your job and you're going to get paid for it and all that.
Yep.
But where's your mind? You know what I'm trying to say?
That was the whole
That's
thing
actually
why Max Cady couldn't get it out of his head. He's like, you withheld that for your own personal feelings, but there was no personal feelings. You were my lawyer.
So there's a thing, and we absolutely get to that part much later, but Matt is right on point. To answer your question, David, to address your question, there is absolutely a part in the American Bar Association, the laws of being a lawyer, like in order to be like the code of ethics, let's say.
Right.
And it is essentially, and I'm obviously paraphrasing, regardless of what you know or don't know, feel or don't feel, you are obliged, you are obligated to serve in the capacity in the best interests of that, of your client, of the person you're representing.
Right.
That you have to do it. You could watch the guy have stabbed somebody right in front of you.
Right.
Doesn't matter. If you're that guy's attorney, if you have agreed to be that guy's attorney, if you don't step away and you're that guy's attorney, you have to serve absolutely blind to all everything, and your sole motivation is to get this guy free and clear, or whatever.
I get all that. I'm just saying I don't understand.
How do you do it?
How do you do it?
But there was that one movie with
they're all, with the exception of JW, they're all soulless bastards.
That's right.
But he doesn't do that kind of.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't. He's a totally different type of law.
He's the opposite. He makes shit up.
Yeah, right.
He's ambulance chasing.
But the one movie with Al Pacino and Keanu Reeves.
Love you, JW. By the way, I was just kidding.
Nah,
Thanks,
JW. He knows.
Do you guys remember that movie?
Which one?
Where Al Pacino's like the devil. He's Keanu Reeves.
On the subway.
Yeah.
That scene.
It's
a good music.
But anyway,
it's Devil's Advocate.
Devil's Advocate, but it has to deal with lawyers. But right away, the one lady comes in and he was like, "Did you do it?" He's like, "I just need to know now. It's not like I need to defend this, but did you do it?"
Right.
And she's like, "Yes." And he's like, "Okay, we'll work our way around that."
That's right.
Right.
But that's their job.
I get it. You get paid, and maybe that's what matters.
Look at this. Watching that, I watched that Michael Jackson trial thing, and I feel the same way about that. Like this, I guess his
guy's a pederast.
Yeah,
but his defense attorney was so good. He would these kids are on the stand, and he would flip stuff on them and
exactly
just make
there's
them
a prime
feel
example. Yeah,
so bad about themselves or trip them up on stuff that they did like 4 years ago when Jackson had them in their bedroom, and like the Martin Bashir guy, he brought this in Michael. He's like out of nowhere. Michael brings this kid out like from the basement.
right.
Just had him in the cupboard.
Yeah, he's like, kid walks out and like, I sleep with Michael in bed. Michael, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying his prosecutor, like you said, like you pay these people millions upon millions to get you out of it.
I got 2 letters for you. OJ.
Yeah, OJ, right?
Look,
OJ.
Come on, man. Look at Johnny Cochran.
Yeah, they knew.
Come on.
Yeah, you're right.
The glove don't fit. Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
But that was the whole meaning of this movie. Like this guy just was like, hey, I don't give a shit that I did that. This was what I paid you for. This was your job, and you didn't present that evidence.
Right, but at the time, his daughter was probably like a year old, 2 years old.
Yeah.
And he's looking like this guy just raped a 16-year-old. I can see my daughter in the future.
It could be that. I mean, who knows the motivation of Sam in this? But nonetheless, I mean, he did have to serve in that capacity. He had to. And so in this little exchange that he and Katie have, that Sam and Max have, I mean, Sam says to Max, he's like, look, man, you got off easy with 14 years. Like, I got rid of the rape. All you got hit was for battery.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he was still kind of doing his job, but he just kind of left that out.
He could have.
That's why so many lawyer jokes, and because they have no heart, except J-Dub.
Except J-Dub.
Except J-Dub, yeah.
Max's quick math was pretty funny when he broke down. Let's call it 10. Let's call it 20. You know what? Hell with it. Let's just call it $50,000. So $50,000 over 14 years. That's $10 a day. That's not even minimum wage. Right. I mean, come on, man. How's that? You're right.
You're right. Yeah, it's like $10 a day or whatever.
But I like that too. That he went into jail. The guy's like, well, he couldn't read. He was like illiterate. The guy couldn't do anything.
And now he's a lawyer.
Yeah, and like it showed what he did in 14 years, and that's what he based his whole life on at that point, was getting back at
Nolte.
At Nolte.
He said it quite succinctly again in this particular exchange when when Max rolls up on Sam. He says, "Look, man, I had 14 years all to myself. After I was done getting, poked in the butt by hillbillies. Hillbillies. Do I get paid more if they were black or white? Does it? Does that matter?
Doesn't matter.
But he says it quite clearly. Like, I lost any respect that people had for me. I lost my family. I lost all of this stuff.
He lost his daughter also.
I lost a daughter who doesn't even know who I am. I'm not defending the guy because the guy, assaulted and raped a 16-year-old girl with having a wife and while having a wife and while having a daughter. Like, this guy is, to be clear, Max is a psychopath.
Oh, absolutely.
There is no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't imagine my job is defend this guy.
Hell no. Man, hell no. So you could, now that's a question for JW. If you're a public defender, do you have the ability to step away?
Yes.
Do you have that ability to say, hell no, I can't defend it. Go find somebody else.
If somebody comes and says, because that's your retainer. Like, you can say, no, I'd rather not take this case.
So as a public defender, you're employed by, let's say, the county.
The county or the state.
Or the whatever. Mm-hmm. So again, it's your job. Like, if you're a janitor, you got to sweep the floor no matter if they throw hot dogs or popcorn or puke. You got to clean the floor.
You might be right, because that's why people want to get out of being a public defender so bad.
I wonder if that's the case.
You got to take it. Yeah.
That's why they want to be in like a firm or whatever.
Right.
I hope JW answers our prayers.
He will. We'll listen.
Get him on the horn.
Will he?
So ominous here in the basement.
Ooh.
Is that a threat? You threatening me?
Will he?
All right.
Sam's daily life begins to unravel. It seems as though he can go nowhere without finding Max following him. In the meantime, Max continues with his deviousness. His next target is Laurie Davis, the courthouse clerk with whom Sam had been developing a love affair. After just one date, Laurie takes Max back to her place for some love play. Not long after they arrive, Max promptly rapes and beats her viciously. Anxious to put Max back behind bars, Sam is stopped short when Laurie refuses to testify, fearing not only her own shame, but also the scandal that would be created if she were to divulge her relationship with Sam. Sam consults the expertise of a private investigator, Claude Kursick. Unfortunately for Kursick, Max is smarter than he appears. Max's next stop is at the Bowden residence, where he confronts Sam's wife, Lee, and eyes his 16-year-old daughter, Danny. That evening, Max goes so far as to call the Bowden house, impersonating Danny's drama teacher for her forthcoming summer school classes, and directing her to attend the next day's class at the school's theater instead of the classroom. Danny arrives at the theater to a waiting Max, who deviously finds ways to appeal to her interests. Despite discovering that he is the one who's been harassing her family, Danny succumbs to his whimsy words and ultimately kisses him passionately.
Yeah, I did not remember that scene at all, and it was a little unsettling.
Which one, the rape one or the?
No, well, both.
The big bad wolf part?
Yeah.
That scene, I guess, I got to go through this timeline-wise. I want to start with the rape first.
Okay, yeah.
That was a lot. That was unsettling. Like, to me, that really hit like, holy shit, he just bit her cheek off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he dislocated her shoulder, literally bit her cheek off, and then just
spit it out.
Beats the shit out of her.
This was the same year as Silence of the Lambs. Another face biting.
Yeah, I guess that was in that year. Yeah, that was all the rage.
That was the rage, yeah. But Yeah, that rape was intense.
Dude.
It's sickening.
They said in her part, I guess they wanted her to be scared and frightened and start screaming. But she was talking to Scorsese and thought it would be different if she was like laughing so much, like, oh, this guy's like really going to hurt me. Like, I'm so scared. And she said it was hard for her to be afraid at that part because she thought, she, you know, it was just like love play. She was like getting into it.
Yeah.
Right.
So she said, why don't I like laugh while all this is going on instead of like start screaming out and being scared about it until he does something. And Scorsese's like, yeah, we'll go with that. We'll try that. And
Yeah,
then
that
that's where they
worked,
left
actually.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was like, "Oh, what are
Yeah,
you gonna do?"
what are you doing, bad guy? Like
Right.
that, yeah.
Oh, I'm such a bad girl. Oh, am I being arrested? Oh my goodness. No,
Right.
you're getting your cheek bit the fuck off and you're getting your face beat up.
And then she doesn't want to press charges. You know, like did he like? Is he that thinking things out that far ahead? Like, you know what I mean?
So there's twofold to that. And the first reason actually harkens back to what Matt was saying about Michael Jackson and the boys. So like, she's in the biz. She's the courthouse clerk or whatever the county clerk. She's in all these cases. She sees how this goes. She's seen rape cases. She has seen how the defense attorney will
She was drinking all day. She
pull everything out. I mean, everything.
She slept with 6 guys in the last 2
That's right.
weeks.
Exactly.
She was at the bar drinking all day. She picked him up.
That's right.
Right.
She asked him to come home with her, and then she was like, I don't want that out about me.
She wasn't wearing underpants.
Yeah.
Right. All kinds of stuff. Yeah,
All
you're
kinds
right.
of wild shit. And then the second part is going to be, oh, I'm sorry. So like what Matt was talking about, the boys, yeah, just turn it around on them and make them feel guilty. Literally make them feel like it's their fault for getting, well, in this case, raped.
Right.
And then the second was in a selfless way. She didn't want to see
Sam get ruined. Yeah.
Sam's life get ruined.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. She explained to Sam right from the gate, like when Sam shows up at the hospital, and he's like, oh my gosh, you know, this is so terrible, so terrible. Well, basically, Sam says, Laurie, you kind of like sold me out here. Like, I called you didn't call me back. You sold me out at the club. You never showed up. Like, what am I to do? So you basically ditched me.
Right.
So I went out and had a drink, and I met this guy. Next thing you know, he beats the shit out of me and rapes me.
And now it's Sam's fault.
Well, they said, so did he sleep with her like once or something?
Well, yeah.
Because I remember when they were playing racquetball,
And
she
he
was
was
like,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
come back and hang out with me. He's like, no, I'm married.
Right.
So did he?
No.
I think he was just like
She was like really into him.
They were, yeah. So they like had a,
emotional. Really.
yeah, like
had
a
a work
workplace,
relationship.
a workplace romance where, oh, that's my work husband.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Or that's
right.
my work wife or dumb shit like that. But yeah, you're not like sleeping with him. In this case, he never had. And so she actually did mention, like, it was, again, in the very beginning after their first session of racquetball, she says something like, it's not like we're sleeping together yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
even during that game when they were playing, he like
He
pushed
was
her
all
against the
over her,
wall,
man.
and like you could
Oh,
tell
yeah,
he was
he-
trying to
yeah.
like, cop a feel.
He was ball slapping her from behind.
yeah.
But then he was
Yeah.
like on the phone in his bedroom, and his wife catches
Came
him
in.
too, and that's where he was like, "No, what do you want me to say that I slept with her because I didn't?" And she was like, "Well, no, why are you like? I know this game you're playing, but I guess he did sleep with somebody else."
He had a
at
checkered
the
past
other,
of
and that's why.
infidelity.
It was
And that-
harder
yeah.
to cheat back then with them corded phones. You couldn't get any. Couldn't go out to your car.
Oh, but they did have beepers back in the 90s.
They did. True. You go to a payphone.
Dr. Beeper.
Yeah.
So now let's move on to this daughter situation. So
I don't know if we can talk about that on.
this guy
Podcast.
is definitely there's no question, like the character, the whatever, this Max guy is manipulative beyond words. It's clear that he has experience with these young girls. It's clear.
Yeah,
knows
the
how
way
to
he
talk
talked to her on that
He
phone.
knows how to talk to them. He knows how to lure them in. He knows that they've got hormones jumping all over the place, and they're a teenager, so they're going to have conflict with their parents. I mean, he's just
plays on all that.
plays on all of that.
Yeah. What was he telling her on the phone? Was he reading was it poetry or something or
Some book that he
it
was
was a
reading,
book.
and then
Yeah.
Sexist, I think it was called.
Sexist.
or something like that? Yeah.
The Nexus, the Sexist, and
But even on that phone call, he's encouraging her to be like, look, all that rebelliousness you're feeling, all of that, hate or angst that you're going through, I want you to go with that when you're acting. Yeah, that's acting.
Yeah.
He's,
Use it.
again, he's appealing to her, and she is drinking it up. She's like, oh my God, it's like this guy knows me so well.
Right.
He knows everything that I want to do. He knows everything about me. It's so wonderful.
Yeah. That whole part of the movie, like I didn't remember any of that.
So, dude, dude actually, like, she figures out, like, are you the one that killed my dog? Are you the one that's, are you harassing my family? Are you the one my father's mad at? Are you, fighting with? And are you the one that killed my dog? And all he says, I never, your dog died?
That was the only thing.
Like, Jesus. But he did kill the fucking dog, by
absolutely.
the way.
Yeah, but I think she was so into him at the time, and she was looking at him like, wow, I guess you're being so nice to me. How could you have done that? And like, why is my dad so mad at you? And he explained, look, your dad's not mad at me. Your dad's mad at what he thinks I did. And she, in her head, again, she was a 14-year-old girl in this movie. She's like, oh, I guess you're right. Like, you get into it.
15.
Oh, she was 15.
She's about to turn 16.
She needed to, her character needed to justify in her mind, like, this guy is okay. I need to revert back to that guy that I was on the phone with the night before.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, oh shit, he did kill my family. Or not kill, he did kill my dog, and he's been harassing my family. But I can look past that thanks to all of this other shit he's saying.
Yeah, because that's your parents trying to keep you down, is what he kept saying.
Oh, yeah.
That's your parents thinking that I'm bad, but I'm not. I'm here. I'm talking to you, aren't I? Am I doing anything bad right now?
I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout.
Yeah,
Again, shout.
I said to you guys when I came down today, took the long walk.
Yeah, the long walk.
The Green Mile. But
how old was, and I ask this because that the at the end of this scene that we're talking about, when like she's sucking his thumb and then they're tongue kissing.
Yes.
How old?
She was 17.
Juliette, 17. Kip Winger would approve.
Yes, that's what 17 pops up a lot.
It all comes back to Kip Winger.
But but I guess the reason for that is at 14 she got, like we were talking about earlier, we'll have to ask JW what the lawyer speak is.
Right.
But she got
amnesty or something.
Amnesty,
not
that's
amnesty,
it.
but
Isn't
it's
it?
something
Amnesty
like that.
International.
No, what is it though? There is a term like that.
Whatever the term, not Amnesty International, is what she got from her parents. Macaulay Culkin got that too, didn't he?
Yeah, it's like you separate from.
Yeah.
It, basically.
So basically, at the age of 14 in California, she was considered an adult.
A parental divorce or something like that.
Something like that.
It ain't amnesty.
Nah, it's not.
It is weird though.
It's like a word like that. Not like that, but it's just like a word term.
I'm just saying, if she was in real life 17,
yes,
this scene really pushed the envelope of creep. I mean, like I'm saying, like in real life creepy.
Oh my god!
Like this is a real life 17-year-old, and Robert De Niro, you are a real life 30-something, if not 40-something-year-old at the time. This is creepy.
They came up with that scene themselves.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
well, I know he made a comment. Scorsese, I guess, said that if we can, like, if audiences won't hate us after this, we got them. Basically, if they continue to watch the movie and like whatever, he's like, we can get this through and push this scene through.
I gotta tell you, this would be the part where when we were talking about earlier about an intermission, this would be the part where I would have had to step away, and I kind of needed to. Like, I stepped outside after this and was just like, this is bad. This is just disturbing.
What bothered me, or I should say, which is weird to me, is that I saw this probably when I was like 16, 17, and it didn't stick with me, but it'll stick with me now.
Well, no, at 16, 17, you're watching that same man. I wish I was Robert De Niro.
Right. Yeah,
like,
true.
Damn, this dude's smooth.
Damn.
Yeah,
Right,
you would think completely different.
But now, like, watching it with a daughter, a teenage daughter, and, I'm like, this is, like, it was uncomfortable.
Correct.
I was like, oh my God, I gotta get away from
it was a little much.
It was definitely uncomfortable.
But
for them to do that on film at that time, is that was huge for.
I think
for film.
This whole scene we're talking about is going to bring me to a fun fact that I'm sure is going to come up.
Right.
But we'll talk about those fun facts when we're ready for fun fact time. Right now, it's back to the movie time.
Back to the show.
Sam's had enough of Max. That rendezvous with his daughter went way too far. Sam contacts Kursick, the private investigator, and asks him to send some goons after Max to teach him a lesson. In the meantime, Sam, foolishly, confronts Max at a local restaurant, threatening him if he ever approaches his family again. That night, Kursick's men ambush Max, but after taking a bit of a beating, he swiftly gets the best of them. Within days, Sam finds himself in front of a judge as a defendant. And who's the plaintiff? None other than Max Cady, who appears before the judge, still battered and beaten, filing for a restraining order against Sam. To help his case, Max presents as evidence the conversation from days ago at the restaurant, where Sam had threatened him with physical harm. Adding insult to injury, Max's attorney petitions the American Bar Association to disbar Sam, which triggers an emergency meeting at the state capitol. So Sneaky Max had a pocket tape recorder.
Recorded him, yeah.
He knew it was coming. He knew it was coming.
He even asked him twice to say it. He's like, "Could you say that again?"
That's right. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? That's right.
I was thinking about that too with, this is another question for JW. So with that stuff, you record somebody privately, I guess it would be admissible in court. Would you be able to prove it's them? Like, you think about now with AI and shit, you could be like, that wasn't me. I didn't say that. Like,
I wouldn't even go to that far. This whole section, this whole scene was so sketchy and such, in my opinion, bullshit. And I'm sure JW will agree. It's quite simple. Sam has a past with this guy. Sam comes up to this guy at the restaurant and just out of nowhere, like, really, from an accusation standpoint, I should say from Sam's defense standpoint, this guy really, I'm just going to walk up to a stranger who I've never met and tell him to stop harassing my family. Don't you think, Your Honor, there would be some kind of basis behind that? But to take that a step further, how are you going to tie me? This guy's just got out of prison. This guy's been in prison for 14 years. How are you going to tie me to him getting beaten up by 3 guys?
Right.
Look, some people get struck by lightning. Some people get hit by a bus. Some people win the lottery. This guy's a shady, seedy ex-con. I don't know why he's hanging out in back alleys or doing whatever, and I sure as hell don't know how he got beaten up by 3 dudes. Maybe it was a drug deal gone bad. Maybe it could have been all kinds of stuff. Who knows? I know that I wasn't the guy that beat him.
Right.
So why am I even here? This is circumstantial. Objection.
Well, I think that went to, that's why he went, remember how Nick Nolte's character called that lawyer first thing, and he's like, well, I already have retained this other guy,
right.
Max. But I think it was because he knew the judge, and somehow Max found that out. And that's why it was just for a restraining order. It wasn't going to court or anything, but it was enough evidence. You hear I was talking like all Jesus stuff to the judge, and the judge was like, they were both quoting Bible verses and stuff. Yeah, I don't think it was anything like a court hearing. I think it was just to get a restraining order. Like, he was the first to, he was like, I got you kind of thing. Right. Because there was no evidence, really, if you would take that to a court, to be heard in court.
I would see it from a restraining order aspect.
I think it was, okay.
Like him being beaten, I would say is 100% inadmissible. It is, in my...
But I think the judge,
in my opinion, it's circumstantial. This dude, Your Honor, I don't know how this asshole got his ass kicked.
But I think it was like a Goodfellas thing. You know how he's like the judge and the guy smiles at the judge when they let
maybe. You're saying they're good old boys.
They're good old boys. They knew each other. That's why they were quoting Bible verses and stuff back and forth.
Maybe.
That's why Max got to him first and got the restraining order.
I thought it was just simply, I know that Sam wanted the guy because the other guy at his office, goddamn, played by the guy who used to be a representative. What's his name? Oh my God, he used to be a congressman.
The 2 guys that were in the original.
Fred Thompson.
Fred
Thompson. Fred Thompson knew that lawyer. They were both in Gregory Peck's character. So Fred Thompson's character knew Gregory Peck's character. They were both in Nom together.
Yeah, that lawyer was strong with the ashe.
Dude, look
here, Ashe.
As they're scrolling up, showing rolling the camera view up his body, like you start with his belt and you're rolling up the shirt. I swear to God, and I was right. Like, basically a Colonel Sanders is going to pop out.
Yeah.
But he's got the voice of Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But I think that was the whole, like, good old boy thing. Like, hey, I'm going to help you out here.
For sure.
Because it wasn't going to any kind of big court. He's just like, hey, this guy's going to get that restraining order because you could have been involved in this.
Yep.
And this guy, like, at this point, Max, I got a feeling that it's almost like a horror movie. Like, this guy's like Jason or Michael Myers with lines. Like, you can't kill him, you can't beat him up. He knows where to find you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just,
that's a great way to put it.
Yeah,
he's basically Jason or Michael Myers with lines.
Yeah, because he's always find you. You can't kill him.
He's always there.
Yes. Yeah.
He's like, I don't know,
a bad rash.
Yeah, I was going to say, what is it? Genital warts.
Yes. Well, they can
they're always there, though.
Yeah, true.
They just might be more present.
So I've heard.
Sometimes, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Assuming Mags will make his way to the Bowden house while Sam is away, Kursick hatches a plan. Sam could kill Max in self-defense if Max breaks into his home. Sam fakes his departure, and he, his family, and Kursick return to their house to lay in wait. Sure enough, Max makes his way to the Bowden home, sneaking in, killing the maid, and killing Kursick. upon discovering the bodies and realizing their inability to stop Max. Sam and his family flee their home and make their way to their houseboat, docked along the Cape Fear River. Unbeknownst to them, Max has decided to tag along for the ride, clinging to the undercarriage of their Jeep for the entire journey.
There's no way.
So, one, there's no way that was possible.
No.
Two, this was the enlightening moment, the light bulb moment for me to realize how, and actually Sam, Nick Nolte's character, reveals it. He says, I know how Max killed the dog, and we never saw him. Or the dog, Max was able to kill the dog never left the house. Mm-hmm. Max, for all of this time, has been sneaking in by hanging onto the car, following these Bowdens around by hanging onto the undercarriage.
Oh, I didn't even connect that.
So that's how he got into the house to kill the dog. That's how he got into the house without setting off the fishing line. Perimeter. He was under the car. He was in the house wing, or quote unquote, the whole time.
But he had like a rig and everything. He had like a.
He was like Roofman.
Yeah. See, yeah, could happen.
So that
he did. He had like that rig around him the whole time, and he was extremely strong.
Extremely strong, but the inherent problem with this, the Bowden's garage is detached from the house.
Yeah. Wasn't your Jeep acting up the rear axle or something? Maybe that's what he's hanging on to it. I couldn't believe that.
I did like that Jeep Wagoneer was nice.
Oh, yeah.
The wood grain.
Yeah, the wood grain.
Yeah. That was not a Grand Wagoneer. I think it was just a regular.
Yeah, that was your Wagoneer. The Grands are out.
Wait.
Was it
Cherokee or Wagoneer?
That was a Wagoneer.
Okay.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Not a Grand Wagoneer.
No, there's a Grand Cherokee. Is there a Grand Wagoneer?
There's a Grand Wagoneer now. Back then was just the Jeep Wagoneer.
See.
The 90s.
Wood grain.
Wood grain.
Can't beat
that. Can't beat it. Yeah, but that was a little bit. You're like, that's a long ride to the.
Right.
But it was showing. It was one of those things that was so far fetched, but it was showing that he did work these 14 years just for that moment.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's been working.
Yeah, he's been working.
He worked hard for the money. Their first night on the river, during one heck of a thunderstorm, Max makes his move, sneaking aboard the boat, subduing Sam, then cutting the boat's anchor. His next target is Sam's wife, Lee. In the midst of his diatribe about his intentions to rape both her and her daughter, Danny sprays lighter fluid all over his upper torso and face while he's lighting his cigar. Max swiftly jumps off the boat, but soon finds his way back aboard after grabbing the boat's severed anchor line from the river. Sam has since attempted to steer the boat away from their location into the safety of the shore, but not before Max reappears with gun in hand and every intention of holding Sam accountable for his past. Max, in turn, holds a mock trial, forcing Sam to confess to his failure at being Max's defense attorney and ultimately sentencing him to death. The ninth circle of hell, actually. Just as Max is set to exact his sentencing, the storm knocks him off of his feet. In the scuttle that ensues, Sam manages to handcuff Max's leg to one of the boat's railings before jumping off the boat to safety. The storm has ravaged the boat by now. It's in all but pieces. After a climactic fight between Sam and Max, the fragment of the boat to which Max is shackled is consumed by the river's current, taking him down with it as he speaks in tongues and recites a religious hymn. Our final scene depicts Sam, Lee, and Danny collecting themselves on the bank of the river, as Danny narrates her life after the event, never speaking of it again.
Yeah. You know, I didn't, well, I should say I didn't. We didn't, nobody mentioned, like, during this movie that, and they did it at the very end, it was like almost like a negative, film negative or something. Yeah. They kept using it different parts of the movie. Like, I don't know if that was, like, supposed to be high tech back in the day or what, or it was just for effect. But at the very end, it's almost like they show her eyes and then it goes into, like, a negative.
I think it's to show the shocking contrast of, like, when your mind's all jacked up. Mm-hmm. So, like, if you're, like, they showed...
Well, him in the doorway that one time when he woke up.
They showed Sam in the door. Sam had the vision like that. His wife had the vision like that. Mm-hmm. I think they're trying to illustrate, again, like what happens when your mind is just so frazzled and so pulled apart in so many different directions. Maybe.
Weird shit.
Because, like, they didn't show De Niro having that kind of vision.
No, because he was already crazy.
Right.
What, this is towards the beginning of the movie where his wife like after they had sexy time, she was in the mirror and she's like putting on the lipstick and stuff. Like what was that all?
Yeah, what was that about? She was like rubbing it and looking like.
Well, no, but then she like rubbed it off when he woke up. Like she didn't want to. It was weird.
Maybe she was having an affair or something.
Maybe she was trying to make herself look sexy. Maybe she was just in some kind of mushroom land.
Could have been.
She could have been. Yeah. Also, where Max jumps off the boat and he finds his way on. Well, I guess in
Sam jumped off the boat.
Yeah, Sam. In the original, they said it's kind of like a fun fact, but not really. The original, they said that the people that watched the screening, they were like, "How do you get back on the boat?" Because they didn't have that rope there from where he cut the anchor. So that's why they had to put it in on when they redid it.
I'm sorry, so we're right. When Max jumped off the boat.
Yes.
Okay, so when Max was on fire and jumped off the boat. Okay.
So in the movie, he's like back on the boat. People are like, "How the hell you get there?" That's like one of the main things people said.
Supernatural, man.
Yeah, but then
everywhere.
Jason, he all Jasoned himself.
Can we talk about the special effects of the boat?
Oh, you didn't like them?
No. It's pretty terrible. I don't know if a boat can swing around that swiftly in the water. I mentioned it earlier. It's like watching. It's like that boat was going down a toilet. It was flushing.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't done in a wave pool. They did have some.
You think it was a model or something?
It was.
Had to be.
It was. Yeah, I read that.
Had to be. I'm curious. Just how does a river get that torrent?
It was a torrent river. There was like wind blowing.
Dude, again, there's a whirlpool in the middle of a river? Is that even legal?
That can't be right.
At the end when they were when they were all shored up, they were like, it looked like they had like just a big fan and somebody was like throwing buckets of water in front of them. It's like splash. Splash.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
He got burned pretty bad for such a short amount of time with lighter fluid on his face. But I guess you could bubble up like that.
I figure lighter fluid, that's extreme heat, like right on your face.
Sure.
And your face doesn't take it.
He was like Freddy. Like, you know what I mean?
That would have been cool if Freddy popped back.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. This guy just kept coming back and back. And, this whole movie got me thinking about, like, when somebody's just fucking with you so bad, like, and they're not really breaking any law.
Right,
like,
but if you're the one that punches them, you're the one that's getting arrested for assault.
It's like, how frustrating. Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I can see where this guy was trying to go. Hire these other people.
He's being antagonized, tormented. I mean, there's got to be something. JW, where are you for this, man?
Yeah, what do you do?
On call.
So, well,
I don't know, man. All right, yeah, you know what? We're done with this.
Yeah,
let's go.
Go to the funsies.
Fun facts. All right, who wants to lead it off?
Matt, you picked the movie. Why don't you start us off with a fun fact?
Oh, okay. This was, I don't know if you have this written down, but this was Scorsese's first time using a green screen.
Oh.
For the
boat.
No. When Max.
No, that was his bathtub.
That was actually a model. It was a small model.
Oh, okay.
But when Max was sitting up on the fencing area there and there were the fireworks in the background, those fireworks were on a green screen.
I did not know that.
$35 million, they can do real fireworks? That's crazy. Of all things to
that's where money could have went because the green screen technology.
Back then I'm sure was expensivo.
That's high end.
That seems odd though. To green screen that, like you can just go to City Island. Like, all right, we're gonna film.
Yeah,
just sit on the bank.
Just overlay.
Right.
Like they were doing that for years. Like people driving cars, but really they're just sitting there in the car that's not moving and the screen's moving behind them.
Yeah, there's people.
Why not that?
But no, think about it. At the time, if that's new technology, if everybody's using the green screen, it's probably let's do
green
screen.
We need to blend in.
Just to do it. Yeah. Zab, you want to go
or? No.
You got one?
Do I? Oh, I do. I do have one.
All right.
Yeah, I do have one. I touched on this briefly earlier, or at least alluded to it, or brought it up just ever so slightly. Steven Spielberg was supposed to direct this, I think.
Yes.
But he said no. I just can't. It's like it's basically this is too dark. It's too disturbing. Like even. Like I can't direct this. There's no chance. It's just not in me to do a movie like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the swap they had?
Schindler's List.
Yes.
Schindler's List.
Movie swap.
Yeah.
And it worked out great.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because they both. I
think Spielberg racked up for the Academy Awards on that.
Well, yeah. I mean, he ended up doing that, and then Scorsese did this, which I think obviously this did well at the box office.
For sure.
And it was more
Scorsese
his style.
type.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Was there an Amblin thing in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yes.
Amblin was definitely mentioned in the beginning. So he stayed on as a producer,
okay,
but not by name. That's why he went with just his company's name, Amblin Entertainment, instead of saying produced by Steven Spielberg.
There would have been aliens in it or something.
Sure.
Some kind of thing. with him in it.
No, I mean, it's true, though. I mean, he was so, again, just turned off by this movie to the extent of, like, I really don't want my name associated with it. Sorry, man. I just can't. It's too disturbing.
Well, he's...
Spielberg went his way out of that.
Yeah. Did he ever do anything like that? Like that with that much, Schindler's List, I guess there was, violence in it and different things. I can't remember, but like a movie like this, did he ever do anything like that?
To my knowledge, no.
No. Okay. Yeah, I was curious.
Unless you count E.T.
Yeah,
which was just like this.
Didn't they
cut out
spot
yeah.
the guns or something like that?
Well, no, so that was later. They switched out the rifles for
flashlights or something.
Brooms maybe?
Well, it's kind of like E.T. was
forks?
in the house already. He wasn't outside the house. He was in the house.
Yeah. But you're right though. It was when the right before the bikes went to fly away, all the cops that had stopped them, they were all holding guns. And in some version, some redo, they got rid of the guns in their hand and they replaced them with, like, you might be right, it might be flashlights.
Flashlights.
I remember
because they had flashlights going everywhere.
It was something awful. Yeah. Just awful.
I remember we did that and it came up.
Speaking of E.T., fun fact, Drew Barrymore tried out for the role
of this role?
Juliette Lewis.
Yeah, there were some big names.
Drew Barrymore and another one of my fun facts, Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, that's right. They said she freaked out. She got all
weird.
Yeah, because she didn't know who Robert De Niro was. She never heard of Martin Scorsese.
I don't want this dude's thumb in my mouth.
Yeah. Could have been other places, but
I know.
I mean, have she been older? She would have been younger.
Yeah, young.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, she was only 17.
Yeah.
Daddy says she's too young. God bless you, Kip Winger.
Yeah, no, he knew.
He did know.
What else you got, Dave?
All right, so speaking of that role, Juliette Lewis earned an Oscar nomination for her performance as Daniel Bowden. I was thinking that, like,
nomination.
Yeah, she didn't win.
But I was thinking about that, like, she did a good job, like near the end with some of the,
I noticed that too. Like when she's on the boat, the exchange that she has with Robert De Niro at the very end.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like, while they're on the boat there, like she's all crying and whatever.
And then flips it.
The timing of their delivery back and forth is perfect. I mean, perfect. And her emotion, the way that she's doing it, delivering those lines, like where her head is, like she's crying. Yes, I know. I know who you are. Like the way the timing again, perfect. Could not have been done better.
Yeah, she did. She did good.
Speaking of her too, when she was acting, the part where the dad came in, Nick Nolte comes into her room after this little exchange and she's in there like a little low cut shirt.
She's wearing her pants.
And then they were showing the way she acted was so much more grown up than how she acted before.
Dude,
it was kind of like she was blossoming. And
all of a sudden she changed.
Yeah, she changed. It's like a young woman more than just like a little kid.
They get one thumb in their mouth, and the next thing you know, they're laying around the house showing off their hips, pulling their underpants
she
high.
had like her hips and everything showing. So they were trying to show that.
Yeah, I didn't even connect that. Mid-movie.
Mid-movie
she
switched.
She's all grown up.
And real fun fact here is Zap was mentioning earlier, we were all talking around before we come down to the basement, how the film was kind of funny as a film would have been filmed in the 90s.
Yeah, some cheese in it.
Yeah, some cheesy aspects to it, but that's because it was filmed in 2:39:1 ratio. I'd have no idea what that means.
So that's just like it's a widescreen. So your standard, like you watch Netflix or whatever, it's a 1.851, I believe, is like your widescreen TV. So you go 2.391 is much wider, more bars top and bottom.
Okay, and they said he did that too because he knew it would be released on video and he wanted to have that full aspect.
Right, you see more left to right.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, back then, like looking at our TV here in the basement, is a 4:3 aspect ratio, so it's real small on there.
Yeah. I was thinking more of the filming, not necessarily the width of the screen, but rather the filming type itself. Now, I definitely remember, and I definitely saw, but like what you're saying, the aspect ratio, totally get that. I was thinking more of the things like, and Matt absolutely hit it on the head there. This movie was certainly in many regards a homage
to Hitchcock.
To Hitchcock, like that zooming in and out. Like just think of when what's her name gets stabbed in the shower in Psycho, and just and just like the camera going back, forth.
Or even De Niro with the maid outfit on. Look like
that was very
That's right.
Hitchcock.
Norman Bates' mom. That's right.
Yeah.
Or Norman Bates, I should say.
Good catch. Good catch. I didn't even think of that.
No, I totally watching this connected that. Like this does look like because I went back and watched those Hitchcock movies now and
shit, I forgot to talk about that.
what's that?
The one part that we've obviously gone through it, but it's the part where Max had made his way, snuck into the house, probably by virtue of that under the car ride. He kills Graciela, and he kills the
private eye.
The private eye.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Dude, so he made it. I mean, it's one thing to dress as Graciela. That's easy. But how did he do that thing to make it look like to curl the guy's gun around in his hand? The PI, the private investigator's gun around his head.
I didn't get that either. I thought it hit him.
Correct.
Yeah.
But he somehow coordinated himself to shoot it. He coordinated the PI's hand to shoot the PI.
Right.
And after he kills him, he said, "Did you see that? I learned how to do that in prison."
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I mean, it's obviously a way to make it look like a suicide.
Yeah, they. I guess they teach that in prison. I don't know.
I guess you learn a lot.
Well, they did say he did allegedly killed someone in prison.
Allegedly.
Remember the guy that didn't like his cigar smoking.
Right. He's like Lecter.
Yeah.
Like Hannibal. Let's see here. Who's up?
Go for it.
Yeah, we're just talking, man.
The climatic water sequence was filmed inside a 90-foot tank on a soundstage. So there you go.
Or in a small toilet bowl.
I'm
Could have been
telling
that
you,
too.
that was
With some turds in it that it was banking on.
That was a rocky river too. I mean, the way that boat broke up, how any part of that was able to stay afloat after the fact, who knows?
Do you have any other shoulda couldas?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because I saw a couple here.
I have one and only one. The role of Sam Bowden, which went to obviously Nick Nolte. Harrison Ford was approached. He was approached to fill that role. Instead, the only way Harrison Ford would have been in that movie is if he were to have played Max Cady. Harrison Ford desperately wanted to play the bad guy. He wanted to play the psychopath. Scorsese was like, "No, this is De Niro's role, bro. Sorry."
Here's one that would be, they said if Spielberg was attached, and when he was attached, Bill Murray was reportedly considered for Max Cady. I couldn't imagine.
I mean, I'm thinking of like a What About Bob just gone evil. I mean, I think that's possible.
Yeah. I don't know if I could see him like taking it seriously, you know what I mean? I love What About Bob, though.
I don't think fans could have taken it seriously seeing Bill Murray in that kind of role.
Right. I couldn't have.
Up to that point, he'd only done slapstick comedy dumb shit.
True.
E.T. should have played that part.
Yeah.
I've seen E.T. rolling around in the convertible
Hell yeah.
with that hat on.
Hell yeah. Captain's hat.
Was Bill Murray ever in anything like serious?
To my knowledge, no.
That one where he's
not until late, like he was old and gray.
But even in those,
he played like a weird
quirky
neighbor guy. That Japanese, the one that was filmed in Japan.
But even in those, like he's kind of like comical.
Yeah,
times,
you're right.
You
It
know
is a
what I mean?
comedy.
Not like Robin Williams took some roles and made like 1 hour photo, and stuff that it was just dark. You know. Here's some other names: Nicole Kidman for Danielle, Jennifer Connelly, and Winona Ryder. But these are always like
Matt, you have a soft spot for Jennifer Connelly.
Oh, he loves it.
She's amazing.
Every time her name comes up, I just see your heart melt and your face smile.
Connelly.
Yeah. You guys have any other ones, or do you want to like kind of?
I got nothing.
Break this down, Matt.
Yeah,
you want to start it because it's your movie. Late Fee Return or Burn, right?
Yeah.
So Late Fee Return or Burn.
Matt, you want to go last since it's yours?
I can go first. I would I would watch it a few times. I wouldn't late fee it. I don't think it's worth the late fee, but I did enjoy watching it. I liked watching it. I haven't seen it in a while. Yeah. I forget why we were talking about Scorsese, I think, and that's why I was like, I was trying to think of a Scorsese movie, and I was like,
is that why?
I thought you might have seen like an advertisement or something for the
new one. No, I didn't even know the new one was coming out.
That was good timing, though.
Yeah, good timing.
Yeah.
Zab, you want to go or want me to go?
I'll go.
All right.
So first time watching it now. I definitely wouldn't burn it, but I definitely wouldn't late fee it. I would watch it once, and I would honestly be very afraid. Like that, like I'm telling you, I would return it at its normal time, but I would just have to step way far away from that video cassette. I just would. This to me was a very jarring, disturbing movie.
Right.
But that's just me. That tells me that the actors did a really great job at what they did.
They did.
But yeah, I'd return it. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it, and I appreciate a lot of this movie, a lot about this movie. I can see why it was nominated by so many different outfits for so many different awards. Like, I mean, I was looking at the list of things. This was not at least a dozen.
It was a tough year.
I guess.
For like, there was a lot of good movies that year.
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, Silence of the Lambs was out.
Oh, that's right.
So they were going against some big ones.
There were some heavy hitters, or probably would have won in like another year.
These guys, somebody won an Oscar in this. I think there was at least 2 Oscars won for this movie. I just don't know what for. Maybe best acting and best water special effects.
I didn't.
Could have been. Yeah, it could have been.
I didn't say this in the fun facts, but De Niro actually paid a dentist $10,000 to screw his teeth up for this role.
What?
And then he paid $20,000 to get him fixed again.
Dang.
That's dedication.
That is dedicated. He went down south to like learn.
Learn the language.
Accent.
The deep south.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, we were talking on Con Air how bad Nicolas Cage did trying to do that.
His accent was
Snowman.
bad.
Dude,
Snowman
Nicolas Cage is the worst actor.
That's a
I
lie.
think in the history of acting.
You need Batman. I'm sorry. You need Spider-Man noir in your life.
You don't like Nick Cage?
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
I do like some of his movies, yeah, but his acting is horrible.
That's like a Snowman can't stand him. He was on for Con Air, and we said any Nicolas Cage movie you got to come on because he cannot stand him.
Really,
I
Snowman.
I know that he's had some stinkers, but I don't know. There's some of his movies that I just love, like National Treasure. Love both of those. Gone in 60 Seconds. I will watch the Nicolas Cage Gone in 60 Seconds for days on end, over and over. But
I'm just saying his acting, like he's not a good
Leaving Las Vegas.
He wasn't even good in that.
Raising Arizona.
Raising Arizona was a cool movie, but you didn't have to be a good actor for that.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Look at some of Nicolas Cage's movies and just be like, come out of there and be like, wow, this guy really convinced me.
Do me a favor, take a look at Spider-Man Noir.
I am watching that.
There you go. He is. He's an old washed up Spider-Man.
But see, he's good in that, but he's not a good actor. Do you understand? I enjoy Nicolas Cage.
You, sir, are a racist.
I enjoy Nicolas Cage. I enjoy the Spider-Man. I'm actually watching it with my son. We're really digging. It's very cool, but I think it's more of how it's filmed than his acting.
So Nick Cage, from time to time, he happens to be in a good movie, but it has nothing to do with the fact that he, from time to time, is good.
Right.
At time to time, he's okay.
All right.
So I guess it's up to me now with this movie.
Yep.
And I will say I bought this. I had to buy it. You know why?
It was $3.99 to rent.
It was $3.99 to rent or buy it for $4.99.
Okay.
So now I'm on a list somewhere probably because this is like a petty movie. You know what I mean?
This is the movie of
red flag that house.
Yes.
They're like, this guy, he bought it.
This movie is literally the instruction book as to how to swoon little girls.
Yes. But
I would not say that.
I would say...
I'm sorry, I wouldn't say little girls. I would say teenage girls.
Teenage girls, yeah. Like I said, I went in to find it. I'm like, oh, look, it's on Apple and Prime or whatever. So I'm like, I'll just rent it. And then it was $1 more. So I bought it. Why not own it?
It's a value play.
It's a value play.
Yeah.
But being honest, like I remember back in the day really, really liking this movie, thinking it was intense. And I really liked it. I remember when I saw it back in the 90s, I did enjoy it. Now I would probably watch it and then return it. I'm not going to late fee it, although I own it. I wouldn't burn it. But I did enjoy it. I'm glad
it's definitely
I watched it again.
not a hard watch.
It was not. And it's one of those movies, again, where we talk about this all the time. You see a movie 30 years ago, and now you see it through different lenses because you're 50. I'm 50 now with kids. You know what I mean? So there's parts of this I'm like, what the hell? You know, it's very uncomfortable, and I don't want to see stuff like that. But it was, back then it was 1991 or whatever. I guess that wasn't
91.
as big of a deal. I don't know if this raised a bunch of stink.
No, at least not for us.
No, but I'm saying, like, did you guys come across anything where they were like, oh, boycott this movie? This is like, yeah. If this came out right now, it would be, you know what I mean? You couldn't make a movie like this right now, I don't think. Like sexualizing a girl like that, I don't know. I would think.
I don't know if you're seeing a 17-year-old, a real life 17-year-old.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to.
Laying around in her underpants.
Yeah, I think
I guess for the art, they would say, oh, it's artistic impression or expression or whatever, but yeah, for me.
But I don't think a grown man would be able to make out with a 17-year-old.
No, for a film like that, no. So for me, that kind of ruined the movie for me a little bit, just because I don't like seeing that stuff. So I think I would have really, really liked this movie, but that kind of ruined it. But I wouldn't burn it though. It's still a good movie
for sure.
But I'm glad you picked it because I'm glad I kind of
Did you watch it
with
your wife or
Michelle
anything?
watched it. Well, here's another thing. Like, not even from that, but we watched. She's like, this is slow. I'm like, she's like, I don't think I'm gonna be done with it. And I'm like, you don't like it? I said, I think it's good. Like, I thought it was like a good thriller type movie still. But yeah, she was like uninterested. So I finished it. Then I just finished it today when I got home.
2-part.
I said when they get on the boat, I think it picks up and there's more, but I didn't remember. That was only the last half hour of the movie.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
But yeah, so for me, I'll watch it and return it.
Cool. Well, I'm glad you guys watched it.
Yeah.
Who's up next? Who's up? What are we looking at?
I think it's Zap.
Yeah.
I think he's up. Yeah. I got one in mind when I'm up. That I haven't seen in a while, but yeah.
I got a couple rolling around in my head.
He's got a cool story coming up. I can't wait to get on.
A cool story.
Oh yeah. True crime.
It's all the hot stuff right now.
Not necessarily a true crime, but maybe it is. Who's to say? You don't even know.
You don't even know.
Does that have to do with a gloved gentleman or?
Nah, we did that one.
One glove. One glove.
Lucky just to have
just
one glove.
Nice.
That was for you, Officer Benz.
Yeah, he loves that stuff. But yeah, thanks, Matt. Good pick. Zap, thanks for writing it up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys got anything else?
I got nothing.
Nope.
All right. Well, don't forget to find us on Facebook and Instagram at Old Dirty Basement, on TikTok at Old Dirty Basement Podcast. Check out our other podcast, You Might Be a Madman. And I guess that's it for now, so we'll catch you where?
On the flip side.
If we don't see you sooner, we'll see you later.
Peace. Thanks for listening to the Vintage Cinema Review in the Old Dirty Basement. If you dig our theme music like we do, check out the Tsunami Experiment. Find them on Facebook. Their music is streaming on Spotify and Apple, and where great music is available.
You can find us at Old Dirty Basement on Facebook and Instagram, and at Old Dirty Basement Podcast on TikTok.
Peace.
We outie 5000.